And hello everybody, my name is Silvalon, and welcome to a first look at Stellaris. Well, first look, not really first look. I mean, a lot of people have been playing Stellaris for a while, and a good friend of mine is a really 4X expert gamer, fanatic, whatnot, and I decided, hey, give Stellaris a shot. I tried to learn Europa Universalis for, it's still something that's kind of strange to me. Still, I want to take this opportunity to show you as a, let's say, as a newbie in this kind of grand strategy genre, what you will see when starting the game, and you're giving your first impressions as someone who is not too familiar. So Stellaris just came out today. I installed it, I went into this screen, changed audio settings for this video, and then maybe I turn it down a little more. Yeah, maybe I turn it down a little more. That's fine. And I have pressed on new game, and I've clicked select, and I clicked start. And then I got back to the main menu again, so that's how far I got. Okay, so let's take a look. If you go to new game, you could also go multiplayer, but I would highly recommend you starting a new game first. I guess what? That's probably the thing. You can see there is no real tutorial here, but in-game there's supposedly this advisor who is playing with you the full tutorial if you decide to do so. So it doesn't really matter. So there are a couple races that you can pick from the ones that are selectable. So you have, for example, some kind of shroom alien. Yeah, that's a fungus. You have a mammal alien, Dakan. You have some squid alien, some arachnoid, arthropoid. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Avian, some avian alien, some reptilian, and of course human-like area. Humans, basically. This one is actually from Earth, and you can see there are a couple things that are different. For example, the ships are different, not with those two, but the Commonwealth of Men and the United Nations of Earth have the same ship here in the bottom right, but apparently they have different ways of getting somewhere. So the United Nations of Earth use warp travel, and this one has wormhole travel, and there is one more that has hyperspace travel, and that's the sort of thing. Could be possible that this has an influence on what you can see and what you cannot see during the game. I am not entirely sure how this works, if that actually makes a difference. Let's see, the description is: the warp drive generates a subspace bubble around a ship, making faster than light speeds attainable. This allows for free but relatively slow travel between stars, given the great distances involved. Let's see, wormhole travel. Wormhole generators tunnel through subspace and establish a conduit between the 2 points, permitting travel across vast distances. The large generators are too big to be fitted on ships, requiring special wormhole stations to operate. So you're not slow, but you require special stations, and here you have hyperspace travel. The hyperdrive allows ships to temporarily breach the dimensions of hyperspace. Interstellar travel is fast, but limited to existing paths along the hyperline network. After seeing this, I remember, hey, yeah, there were different kinds of travel. We have this weird warp drive in Star Trek. We have wormhole drive travel in a bunch of other different sci-fi stuff, and we have hyperspace travel, which is also kind of interesting. So, okay, what do we want to do? Well, let's start with something easy. Let's start with the United Nations of Earth. Okay, we got Earth. We have a female leader. We are starting on Earth. We have warp travel. We have nuclear missiles, of course, because we like to bomb our way through. Space-to-space missiles. Wow! Space-to-space missiles equipped with high-yield nuclear warheads. Although based on old pre-space technology, these crude fire and forget weapons can be surprisingly effective at range. Yeah, who would have known? Okay, so this is not xenophobic. Minus 10% means they're not 10% less scared of other species, I guess. Also, it's an indirect democracy, so it holds an election every 5 years to select a new ruler. So that probably means this ruler will change. I'm guessing this ruler, as in Europa Universalis, has also different traits. Leader skill levels +1, so you'll always get a better one, which is interesting. And the leader recruitment cost is minus 10%, which is okay, I guess. But you gotta deal with someone new every 5 years. Then you have fanatic individualists, of course, because we're a democracy. We gotta have individualism. Energy credits plus 20%, slavery tolerance minus 100%. So we're not supposed to have slaves, which what a shame. And ethics divergence is plus 10%, of course, because everybody is free to do what they want. The humans are quick learners, so they get faster experience, and they're nomadic, so it's not as costly to move them from another place. So members of this species are quick to learn from the experiences. It's great. They have a lot of... If I edit this... Oh, I can go edit. A lot of people have done that, so we don't do that for now. Other people can do this and show this. So you can go through a bunch of different things like appearance and a bunch of different stuff. But I like that there are a lot of descriptions, and this certainly will help. So galaxy size, we keep it... I think we keep it at the standard format for this play. And just quickly get into it. Excuse me. So much has happened since modern humans first emerged in Africa some 200,000 years ago. Our kind spread rapidly across most of the globe, and soon the first civilizations took form too. I mean, scientific progress has been swift through, not without cost. Wars claimed millions of lives even before the atom was tamed, and the turmoil of the 21st century saw the mandate of the United Nations gradually expanded in an effort to create stability. By the early 22nd century, this supranational organization had become a de facto world government. Cool, I'd like that. I wouldn't mind. Though some still resent the power wielded by the UN, as evidenced during the Mauritanian police action of 88. Hey, 88 what? 2188? Few can deny the technological breakthroughs that have come out of this sponsored research programs. With the recent completion of the first true starships, mankind is about to embark on a new era of space exploration.
Good day, Madam President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
That's cool. I really like that guy, because he has a very soothing voice, and we're gonna do the full tutorial, I guess. So this is where you can choose what you want to do, if you want to have tips, if you want to have the full tutorial. So we're actually in our solar system. Let's see the galaxy. This is Milky Way, I guess. Welcome to Milky Way. This is it. This is the Harbon Nebula, Abanus Nebula, so patch. We actually get to know ours. Yeah, we're at the border of our galaxy. Okay, fine. This is Sol. This is our sun, Sol. Class G star lies within United Nations of Earth space. Oh, wow. This is a very cool description. It's very educational, actually. They even have the asteroid ring. Very cool. Vesta, Ceres, yeah, cool. I really dig this. Okay. And detailed. Wow, I'm having frame drops. Holy cow. I'm on a machine with a smaller Titan graphics card. Still, it's giving me frame drops. Wow, so tough. Okay, so let's do the full tutorial.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Good to
Building
know.
a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Okay, you're not reading the rest? Okay. The first mission is to fully survey our home system. I've added it as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button in the left section of the top bar, press F5.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Cool.
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
Okay, I guess we're going conquest. Okay, so this is the survey our home system. So building yeah, it's updated. Okay. Okay, but how would I do that? Okay, we need to fully explore our system before showing out to the galaxy. To do this, select our science ship, either by clicking on the ship itself or by selecting the vessel. I guess this is the science ship. The UNS Celian. Okay, has little military power, 300 hull points, 7 armor, has maintenance, and it has FTI capability as warp. Okay, that's interesting stats for a ship.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know. Can I want to default my thing again. Doesn't matter. Okay, to put it to work, simply right-click on a not yet surveyed planetary body and select Survey System. The ship will then travel between all objects in the system, survey each in turn. Okay, so these guys have actually really thought about this. Oh no. Right-click, Survey System. Ah. Cute. So, oh yeah, it takes on all the asteroids, Jupiter with Europa and Callisto and Ganymede and Io. Cool. I'm interested about the results of this. Where's Pluto? Pluto. Triton, Neptune. Wow, they kept Pluto out. Should be... Where is it? How far out should it be, like, on the scale? Should it be here? Because I'm not entirely sure. That's interesting that they took it out. Surveying other planets may also uncover ones that are habitable and ripe for the future colonization. Okay. Interesting. Now what? Then click survey button of fleet interface and select a non-surveyed planet in your science ship aboard, of course. And then, okay. So, I need to depause the game, I guess. Normal speed. 2,200. Does that make sense?
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the warp drive. Ships equipped with this device can travel between systems at velocities exceeding that of light speed.
That is strange. That is dangerously close to the sun. I mean, God, you're gonna burn, man. Oh. It's actually serving it. Although ships can warp to any system within range, warp drives can only be activated outside the gravity well of a star. Okay, that would be that. Ships coming out of warp also require time to power up the systems again. The length of this process depends on how far the ship has traveled. Makes sense.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as your trusted advisor and, I suspect, your only true friend.
Oh, shut up. I'm not doing videos just for myself. There are people watching. Come on. I hope. One important technology that we should research as soon as possible. Well, I have only a half true friend, because he's only reading half of his lines. Come on, man. One important technology that we should research as soon as possible is New World's protocol. It will give us access to colony ships, which will allow us to establish footholds on other planets. Okay, situation log. Technology research. We need to research the new technologies. The New World's protocol will yeah. And we should focus on this as soon as possible if we are to expand our empire. Access the technology screen by clicking its button in the left section of the top while pressing F6. Then click Select Research and pick up technology. Pursue them from the options available.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Yeah, and again, I need to read half of it. We can research technologies without assigning a scientist to the relevant field, but this will take significantly longer and is generally not recommended. Okay, what is it? Orbital energy conversion, interesting. A lot of things to read.
Alien vessel encountered.
Ooh. Can we stop? Can we? Where did we encounter an alien? I want to see the aliens. We have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Sol system. These strange objects have been flagged as ogres until we can learn more about them. Should proceed with caution. The United Nations of Earth has finally encountered fellow wanderers among the stars, despite their intentions being unknown and potentially even hostile. The atmosphere on Earth following the report from our contact fleet can be described as rapturous. Yay! Where? There! Who are you? Ooh. Oh, I would be so happy if we actually didn't find these kind of ships in our star system. Really, I would be...
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Warp to unknown. Oh. There is... and he's gone. Detect an FTL trail. Detected an FTL trail. The trail will vanish by 2201-708. Interesting. So we'll be there still for a whole year. The only thing they didn't do is, you know, having the stars rotate. But I guess that's fine. I really think that's fine. Okay, that was an interesting alien vessel. It was 3 ships. Interesting. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, wow. Technology. New World's protocol. Colony ship and unlocks edict. Okay. Take this. What did it cost? Ah, research months. Okay. The resources generated by our homeworld will only take us so far. Luckily, our science ship has just found a resource deposited on another world. The time has come to use our construction ship to build a mining station. Mining stations can be built within our borders and automatically collect minerals and any strategic resources found on the bodies they orbit. Keep in mind that they have an energy credit maintenance cost.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. But, let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us, until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
Open the situation log and select research to begin this project. Ogres. We need to learn more about the mysterious aliens we have codenamed ogres. If they possess a language, we must decipher it and establish communications. 108 days. Okay, fine. We're gonna do that.
As an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
It kind of showed a couple things at the same time, so that's kind of weird. Okay, different types of stations, such as military stations, can be built anywhere inside a system, will become available as our technological capability increases. Okay, as an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them. Our homeworld already has a few buildings, including our capital. The time has come to add more pops who are not working a resource or staffing a building on a tile are considered to be unemployed. Okay, Earth.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet summary screen, which we are currently looking at,
provides an overview of the planet's important statistics. Among other things, we can see the total number of tiles this planet has. Planet size 16. I think that's that. How many pups are living on it? Population 7 out of 10. And how much food it produces. If the planet is food. There, food. Okay, if the planet has a governor, it can also be found here. Okay.
Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Okay. So right now I have 2 more free tiles, so I can have 2 more population. Oh, no, this pop is still growing. Okay, fine. So I have 7, right? Those are 4. 2, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and it showed us 7 out of 10.
This is where we manage all ground forces on this planet. The upper portion of this view is divided into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the surface.
Cool. I like the way how they did that. New armies can also be are also raised here by clicking recruit on the bottom right. Defense armies should be trained to defend our planets from possible invasions. In wartime, assault armies must be sent to occupy enemy planets if we wish to claim these worlds as war demands during peace negotiations. Okay.
The Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay, click on an empty module slot to view a list of available modules to install. Got nothing. Okay. Click the build button at the bottom of the build queue and a list of all ship designs and spaceport upgrades available for construction will appear to the right. Okay, cool. Interesting. So that's what you can do on a planet. We have the moon that is still here. It's not inhabitable. So as it looks like, this is a real-time strategy game, okay? So you can pause all the time. And the cool thing is you got your fleet, your ships, all the important things that should have something to do on the right. You have one out of many, many planets. Oh, and you can order what is most important to you. On this side, you got your fleet.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Looks like every fleet can have a leader. Oh, I didn't. Our navy size is limited by technology and the skill of its commanding admiral. No admiral has been assigned to our starting fleet, so if we have the influence points to spare, we may wish to recruit one. Those are the points that we have. We're energy. That does a lot of stuff. We have minerals. That need to be built things, and that's influence. That's obviously for buying leaders. We get +5 physics research, we get +5 society research, and +5 engineering research, which will then be used here, and depending on how much research we get, the faster this will go. Interesting.
The Empire screen lists the planets of our empire, with leaders and the different factions in separate tabs. It also lets us create and manage sectors.
He's German. Just telling you, he's German. Okay, so we have our ship still running around, making sure that we're serving everything. Uranus. We found energy in Uranus. On Uranus, I'm sorry. Pun intended. And we have strategic resources, which is something. A strategic resource. Directly control planets. We can effectively control 5 planets. Okay. Our bureaucratic system limits how many planets we can control directly with full efficiency. This limit can be increased by technology, buildings, and some government forms. Interesting. And naval capacity. That's how many ships we can have. And we can put them together as a fleet. So this fleet has 3 ships. What's that? That's a spaceport tab. Is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources. This guy is building something. Cool. Looks very detailed, actually. The little drones running around and every little... Wow. That actually is quite detailed. Guys, look at this game, how detailed this is. And look at how much more there is. Okay, click on an empty module slot, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. So this is the progress, I
guess. We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task. Should the research effort fail, there is a small chance of losing either the scientist or the science ship. Or, if we're especially unlucky, both. Interesting, okay. Serving Jupiter, he has 2 skill. This is a level 1 and it's 0% failure risk, so we can research that. So he flies over back to Io again. Oh, there is a couple more things that we can do. Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing.
We're digging a hole in Uranus and mining it. I think they did that on purpose. Seriously, they did that on purpose. Paradox, I'm accusing you for doing that on purpose.
Complete.
This is rigged. It has to be rigged.
We have established communications with alien beings. What a time to be alive. Or, in my case, powered on.
Ooh. The spaceborne life forms, which the human head of society research has come to refer as Tiyanki, are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimensions of subspace, they roam from system to system with relative ease, though nearly the same ease as human fleets. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutritions has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. Wow, this picture actually shows some really hostile. Is it me, or am I the only? Please leave a comment if you think this picture is hostile. Come on, this is very misleading. You look at this picture and like, oh fuck, I'm getting attacked. Okay. We continue our anomaly research. And you need... Oh yeah, and he will still do the whole survey thing. The anomaly on the moon Io shows traces of other interstellar travelers. A weak FTL trail shows that someone was here long ago, maybe watching our planet for potential allies. It is too diminished to trace any further. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies. I'm sorry, I have dyslexia a little. These sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge of technology. I've never been diagnosed with dyslexia, but to be honest, I sometimes feel like I have dyslexia, and I'm no kidding. Sorry for everyone who has that. Really, it's not your fault. It just happens. Your brain makes stuff up. It's just shitty. You gotta take some time and understanding for reading it. Anyway, okay, this option is available due to United Nations of Earth having the Xenophile ethic. Okay, let's find them. Do we know where they are? Do we know? Are they here? No. Interesting. Anyway, our science ship is at Europa and flying to Callisto to the
Survey
rest of the
worlds
survey.
sometimes possess unique properties that make them valuable objects of research. These physics, society, or engineering resources can be collected by a research station. My programming strongly compels me to compel you to build one.
Keep in mind that research station can only be built within our borders and have a maintenance cost and energy credits. Okay, how do you expand borders then? Okay, but we can click Ganymede and build a mining station. It has monthly maintenance. Build a mining station in the orbit of the planet to acquire them. Let's say... Okay, let's pause this. So the mining station costs 81 minerals. 81 minerals, and it gives me 3 minerals per month. I would need about 2.5 years, well, 2 years almost, to a little bit more than 2 years to have this mining station to be profitable. Okay, fine. You can press spacebar apparently for the pause to go off. For stopping the pause, or stopping the game, rather. Is that accurate, Earth? Did they go through that? Yeah, they did it. I see Africa. I see America. That is awesome. And it actually turns the right direction. Love it. Love it. Very cool. Okay,
System survey complete.
Okay, system has been surveyed. What about you? You are the Uranus mining station. Okay. Alright, fine.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Yeah. The science ship. What can you do now? Survey, research anomaly, fleet stance. Okay, research special project. Huh.
We should continue our exploration efforts. I recommend sending a science ship to survey neighboring star systems. Let us boldly go where no synthetic intelligence has gone before.
I'll completely agree. Oh, habitable Earth survey. We know now that without a doubt that a living biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Yeah, of course, we just had aliens here. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but the xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So this begins the Habitable World Survey event chain, which I find very cool.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we can send... Why does it have a 3? Ah, that's 1, 2, 3, so I can press 2 and 3. Okay, it's not 3 ships. I can press that. Is this system is planned not served in our empire? Is this isn't... It doesn't seem like it's in our empire. What is in our empire? I am not sure what is within our empire. Lies within United Nations of Earth Space. Okay, let's survey that system. Click in and... Bernard's star system. I hope that the guy from Lost didn't find this star system while on the island.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
No shit. 1 + 1 makes 2, and that just doubles the speed. Yeah. Great. Goodbye. There it goes. Oh no, that was something else. That was the mining station. Okay. We're gonna get you on Jupiter, building another mining station. Yeah, build a mining station and you orbit the planet. Okay. Building another mining station. Building a science ship somehow. Build research station, build mining station. How can I build a science ship? Oh, there we go. So we need to press... What is this? It's the Earth spaceport. So we need to do this. It takes 60 and it costs 68. Base cost is 100. And because of the president, it's cheaper. So the president gives us... Oh, science ship build cost minus 25%, anomaly research speed. Those are the ruler traits. So every 5 years we have different ruler traits. A leader has gained a level. He is a scientist. Okay, he is on the science ship. His experience is 20. Research speed is 6%. Busy commanding unit is Celia. Okay, cool.
A healthy supply of minerals and energy credits is critical to the well-being of any interstellar power. We should take steps to increase our production of these resources. Construction complete.
There is the science ship. Can we do more? Huh. This is not within our empire. But we can we still survey? I want to go to Alpha Centauri. Cannot survey it because it's not within our system. How do I increase the range of our system? mining station is finished. I want to see it move there. Come on. Show me the warp drive. Goodbye. Ah, that's the warp drive. Interesting. Cool. Very interesting game. I must say, it's I mean, look at the size of this thing. Okay, so there's tons of more things in it, and knowing the guys from Paradox, they put in a lot of effort, so you can have tons of modifiers, tons of things you can adjust,
the
tons of
policies
things.
tab covers government.
Yeah, tons of things that you can make sure going fine, change, or if I click it, oh yeah, you can policies, you can edit
the demographics
policies.
tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
Then you can, yeah, populate. Cool, you can have mixed population of different races. What does that mean? Does that mean we have differences in cultures and possibly tension within planets or on planets? And what are the governors gonna do?
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
Ships are going to be designed so you can, you know, you gotta be careful with your resources because you're only getting so many. So I'm getting 12 minerals, for example. Let's say I'm getting 12 minerals. It's cost about 60 minerals to build a science ship, so it costs you half a year just to build a science ship. Just to build one freaking science ship. Put that on a larger scale. What if you have to create an army? Okay, so you gotta be very, very careful with your resources. That's what I think.
In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
Interesting. So here, this is basically our diplomacy overview, and this is our empire overview, and we can see the whole thing, whatever good we're doing. And to be honest, I probably should have researched a little more in the beginning, but I guess that's something for another time. I don't want to keep you guys long, but this is how it looks like for someone who is going into Stellaris very, very new. I just knew Europa Universalis, knows that it's very, very complicated game, but I think the sci-fi scenario suits me way more because I have, as a scientist or scientist myself, I do tend to this kind of topic more, to this theme more than to a historical theme. I really like what they did. It looks very cool. It looks very interesting. The art style is great. The interface is amazing. It's been quite some time since I've seen an interface that has been this well thought out, and I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it, and I don't feel like I'm trying to search for something that it's not there, that I can't find it. Okay, that was me, and I hope you had fun. I hope you have gotten some insight on what it may look like if you start with Stellaris. I would highly recommend starting it and check it out. It's come out today, so that's basically it. My name is Ben Silfalon, and see you next time.